Hey yo, I'm Travis, this is Josh, we're with Wicked Bitter, and you're watching Dropping the Elbow, dude!
Oh yeah, dig it.
We ain't got a limit, ballin' like a scrimmage. Pushing up and rented, and you know it's tinted. I'm just waiting on a call, cause we know you finished. Whole team about to get it like we wanna pin it.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Welcome back to another episode of Dropping the Elbow. This is the last one for 2021. I mean, it's crazy. We're already here. We're already at the end. And of course, AEW's New Year's Smash just happened. As of this recording, it happened last night. A lot to cover. I mean, a lot happened in New Year's Smash, and I can't wait to get into it. But first, before we do that, we want to welcome everybody back. If you're subscribers with us, welcome back. If you're not, go ahead and do yourself a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join our faction. Be a part of this team. Be all elite with us. We're going to be going over wrestling videos, more specifically AEW. You know, might have some WWE chat here and there, but right now, we're all about AEW, and of course, Brody Lee forever. But let's get into AEW last night. New Year's Smash. First of all, JR is back. I mean...
Yeah. That's a big thing. It was cool to see the beginning of the show when JR came out.
Yeah.
And he was pumped. I don't know if you can tell if JR's pumped, but like
he kind of has the same expression on his face all the time.
But he was just giving his praise and everything to the fans.
Yeah,
and
man.
Everything. It's cool for him to come back after the cancer.
Yeah, and I love Taz, and I love the job he did while JR was gone. But there's no one like here. There's nothing like hearing JR on commentary, and it was cool. I'm happy. I'm super happy that they put that on TV instead of having just the people that were there in attendance getting to see that. It was cool that they were able to put it on TV for everybody at home to see too, because that's what I was hoping for. I want to see JR come out to that Boomer Sooner song and salute the crowd and everything like that. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. But we got to move right into the action. I don't know if we're going to cover everything that happened, just some of the key things. FTR, Private Party, Matt Hardy, they beat Jurassic Express, Christian Cage, and Lucha Bros. I mean, that's a pretty... See, I like this because finally we're starting to see some the heel teams and people
starting to come out
winning matches. Yeah, because before that it was it's like when you go to a WWE live event where it's not on TV, it's not really advancing any storylines, so 9 matches out of 10 the good guy's gonna win.
Yeah.
You know, just to give the crowd something to be happy about. But tonight or last night on AEW, a couple of the matches actually went to the heels' way, and I thought that's good that Tony Khan's finally doing that.
I want to say something about that match with Private Party and Christian Cage, Lucha Bros, Matt Hardy. What I think is cool is what you said, is that the guys like Private Party, Matt Hardy, they're winning, and that's something that kind of threw a swerve for me, kind of like a little shock. I was like, oh shoot, they got the victory.
Yeah.
But what makes it even cooler is that now the Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express and the Lucha Bros I feel like they're going to start a feud.
Yeah,
but
definitely teasing it.
Yeah, so it's cool because it's they're both faces. They're both faces, and you wouldn't expect them to feud, but it happens. You disagree. I mean, but it was weird, just seeing them not having chemistry in that match at all. They would tag themselves in and everything. Pentagon was gonna win that match. But Christian Gage tagged himself in, screwed them over.
Yeah, I like it. Because, it's like what you said, the back and forth, tagging themselves in, all that kind of stuff. And it does... I don't know how much it really does for the team that won. Like Private Party, Matt Hardy, they're not really... It's more so to advance the storyline between Jurassic Express and the Lucha Bros than it is to do anything for Matt Hardy and Private Party and FTR, even though they're the tag champs.
But also makes them... It gives them a win. It gives them a win. They get a win, and you get a feud out of it, and you don't have to make your good guys win all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So another match that happened where it went the heels' way. Daniel Garcia 2.0 versus Eddie Kingston and Santana Ortiz. This was a pretty interesting match.
Another shock.
I was not expecting 2.0 to win, but even when they won, I did what you said. I was just like, oh crap, that's that's cool though.
Come on,
cool.
Seriously, if you were to see 2.0 and Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston,
Yeah.
And Santana Ortiz.
You're not thinking.
You're not thinking
No.
2.0 is coming out with a victory on that.
No, which I thought was really awesome, and it not only does it do really wonders for 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. Again, I still think that was more to advance the storyline between Eddie Kingston and Jericho. Because Jericho comes back, he makes the save because 2.0 attacked Santana Ortiz and Kingston after the match. Jericho comes out, he makes the save, wheeling a bat. And then obviously Jericho is meaning to save his boys, Santana Ortiz, but Eddie Kingston looks like he's taking it as Jericho's there to help him. Yeah. And you can see Eddie Kingston say, "I don't need your help." Jericho's like, "It's not about you. I'm helping them." So it's kind of a cool dynamic we got going on here. Obviously leading to a Jericho and Kingston feud, which I think would be nice.
Now, there's one thing I'm going to compare with WWE and AEW, but for me, to be honest, lately there's really no comparison. But there's a freaking big difference of how WWE would build that storyline and how AEW would build that storyline.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if it was something like, I don't know, you build the feud within like seconds after the match. That's what happened twice.
Yeah.
That's what happened twice last night. Is you just see feuds build right in front of your eyes, simple. You don't have to talk to a camera for like 20 minutes at a time to just get a feud over or complain about, some stupid storyline. It's as simple as like, I don't need your help. They have beef. They're just talking words in the ring. That's it.
Yeah. That's all it takes sometimes. So wrestling fans can be very complicated, but we could also be very simple. It's like we don't need these elaborate. Kind of we just want to see a wrestling match. We just want to see a good match.
Which added on to that, I think a recent interview Tony Khan did. He was kind of once again comparing the two, WWE and AEW, and he was just like, sometimes people just really want to see good wrestling, and I think that's one of the reasons why he said he started down south is because that's when it originated.
Yeah,
and they just really want to see wrestling. That's it, just wrestling. He said he doesn't want to show you rematches and same things.
Oh my god,
just different matches every week. That's what he wants to give you.
And it's cool because sometimes you'll get this random match that you're not even expecting. And it
ends up being good.
It ends up being great. Yeah, I love that. Another thing here I wanted to get into is MJF backstage with Wardlow and Shawn Spears. Which, by the way, I don't know if you remember that segment where Shawn Spears is standing behind them kind of thing before he goes and Shawn Spears looks like he was sick. Did you see his face, dude? He looked deathly ill. I was like, and this is not really something to laugh about, but I remember I was watching and I was just like, Shawn Spears looks like he's like a cancer patient or something. I'm just saying, dude, he was pale. I was like, and it's not even I'm not trying to knock on anybody or make fun of anybody or anything. I'm just saying he looked very sick, and I was like, what's going on with this guy?
Well, I will tell you what, this is the first time in AEW I've seen Shawn Spears actually do some pretty good things.
Yeah.
He's not doing much.
Yeah.
But he's there as a manager, you know, he's doing the whole Wardlow thing, with the power bombs, and he's giving reactions to the crowd every single time a power bomb comes. When the guy's starting to walk away, he's like, well, why not? Just gets his chair and starts,
I like it, though.
I love it.
He'll hit him and he's just like, okay, let's go, I'm good. But by the way, I don't know if you could make out what he was holding. Do you know what Shawn Spears was holding during that match?
I think it was a snack.
I thought it was like a carrot. I was like, what is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he just, mid-match, he kind of just threw the carrot or whatever. Yeah. I didn't know if it was a carrot or a cigar. I was just like...
No, definitely not a cigar.
Well, I was like, does he have a carrot in his hand? What was he doing?
But, the whole MJF giving the title away to Wardlow. That was
flipping it. Wardlow
giving the title to MJF. It was part of the contract that Jade Cargill's manager...
Smart Mark.
Yeah. That's what he said in the contract, but people have been predicting MJF breaking up, or Wardlow breaking up with MJF, turning on MJF, and and it's just, might I add, it's going to be a great thing for Wardlow, great thing, because if you've seen any other wrestling promotions he's done, he's really good. He's not just a big powerhouse. He can do some stuff.
Yeah.
But with him breaking up with MJF, did you see the whole time when MJF was talking to the camera? When he was talking to the camera after the contract was set and everything, Wardlow would not take his eyes off MJF the whole time.
He was grilling hard.
He was just looking at him kind of like a mean look. Yeah. I was like, dude, it's going to happen soon. It's definitely going to happen
But it's cool, though. I can't wait for that to happen because Wardlow's going to destroy that dude. And it's a good build because right now...
Imagine MJF just taking 4 power bombs.
Man. But everybody is on his side. Everybody's on Wardlow's side. I like it. He's got a good backing right now. And it's cool when you see a guy in a heel faction and he's breaking out as the face.
He doesn't really do much.
No.
He goes out there. He won like 18 matches in a row now.
I don't even know.
18 matches in a row, I think. And all he does is he's by MJF. And maybe in AEW Dark, he gives out some power bombs, pin, quick squash matches.
It's crazy.
But it's crazy how the fans are just like, yo, well, let's see. You know, they gravitate towards that. And another question leading up to that is, what about Shawn Spears? What is he going to stay with MJF? Is he going to stay with Wardlow?
I would say he stays with MJF.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I feel like when that feud happens, Shawn Spears is going to be the guy that MJF throws at Wardlow to buy him some time before the pay-per-view or whatever. But plus, you know, Wardlow's going to be a face. I don't know if Shawn Spears is ready to be a face yet. You know, right now he's working on the whole cheap chair shot after the match. Or I don't know.
You're right on that.
I don't know.
He's got a whole heel kind of gimmick thing going on right now.
It's cool. I would like to see Shawn Spears do a little more, though. But, you know, it's whatever.
Perfect time.
Dude, so we had a couple of trios tag matches tonight. I just want to throw it out there, man. AEW, I really feel like they should get AEW trios tag team titles, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
For sure.
Dude,
they had it in Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Why not bring it to AEW?
With the amount of factions they have in AEW, I mean, and like, it's not even like, I mean, it would be a perfect thing to have for AEW. Like the trio tag, you could put that on anybody. I mean, you could put.
We just discussed so many of them.
2.0.
2.0, Christian Cage and Jurassic Express,
Inner Circle,
Triangle,
like Death Triangle. There's so many. I mean, you could see it happen. Like, I would love to see trio tag titles. It's something different from WWE too. You know what I mean? You don't have just regular tag titles. You got the trios too, because then you can have the tag division be 2-on-2s with their titles, build their stories, and then you can have a whole separate 3-on-3s. I mean, it just adds more. I think it'd be cool to see
more matches.
Yeah. It'd be cool, and more rivalries, all that kind of stuff.
It gets people more involved, too, with the factions.
Yeah. Another match we had, Jade Cargill versus Thunderosa semifinals. I've been saying it from the start. I think Jade Cargill is going to win the TBS title. I still believe that, because now the finals are Ruby Soho, fantastic talent, versus Jade Cargill, up-and-coming talent. Yeah. See, the thing, Jade Cargill is a beautiful, buff beast. I'm just saying.
Is there another B word you want?
No, she does call herself,
that bitch.
That bitch, but I'm not going to use that for her, man. I think obviously she needs more work in the ring. Obviously, she's not I'm not saying she's the best, but obviously she's not bad. But she's an attraction. You know what I mean? What other girl looks like this?
Yeah, she's not bad. I didn't want Cargill to win. I didn't want her to win by any means.
Yeah.
Because I like Thunderosa.
I love Thunder, yeah.
I'm a big Thunderosa fan, but like, I'm not gonna lie. Towards the end of that match, when she got cracked over the head at the end of the match by a now all elite Mercedes Martinez.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about this.
Yeah, Mercedes Martinez is I mean, during commentary, she said she's like one of the best female wrestlers in the world.
I like her a lot. I mean, she was in NXT, but go ahead. What were you saying?
But I'm just saying, like, once she hit her off the head, I was starting to already get some WWE vibes. But
the way the match was, yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? It's fine. You know, they can't always, be in clean finishes, I guess. Unlike WWE, there's no clean finishes.
Right.
But just getting that bottle off the head and everything, just the finish. I don't know. I was just pulling for Thunder. I was kind of upset.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't always happen with these type of distractions or roll-up pins, all that kind of stuff, then I think it's okay. When she did smash the bottle over her head, I was like, who is this? Like, I was already starting to think. And then more recently, what just happened yesterday, Toni Storm from WWE got, there's different reports. At first said she was released, and then I saw that she asked for her release, and then I saw that she straight up just walked out and left. So whatever it may be, she is not with WWE anymore. And when I first saw that happen, I was like, "There's no way. There's no way Toni comes right now."
Yeah.
But then I'm not gonna lie, I looked at the body shape and I'm like, "That ain't Toni."
Yeah.
No, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I was like, "That ain't Toni." But Mercedes Martinez though, she's got a little.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's got a little something.
Anyway, I like Mercedes Martinez.
Hey, listen though. When I was watching with Christy, and she was like, "That." Like, his face was covered, hood and everything.
Yeah.
She was like, "That's Britt Baker." I was like, that's not Britt.
She doesn't like
Baker.
Rosa, though. That would have made sense,
too. I know, but that's not Britt. I mean, why would Britt be in that match situation?
And again, looking at body type.
And,
I'm not.
Determining the outcome of a TBS championship when she has a women's championship didn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense now.
So I was just like, no, that's not Britt. That's not Brit. And I just couldn't put my finger on it until
I couldn't either.
She took off the hood, which is surprising. She took off the hood. I already knew.
I saw the eyes. I was like, that's Mercedes, man.
She took off the hood, not even the mask. I was like, oh, Mercedes Martinez. I got a little pop on it.
I got excited for that too. I like it, and I especially love that she's with the AEW because now she's going in there as one of the better wrestling talents. I mean, I always say it. I mean, like, I hate that we become these people that it's like every time somebody leaves WWE, we're like, I hope they go to AEW. But especially with the women, whenever AEW can pick up women who can wrestle, like,
there's only going up.
Like Ruby, like Mercedes. I mean, it's only helping them. And honestly, I really love Ruby Soho, but I feel like her role in AEW may be more of like a helping out the younger. I mean, she's probably gonna get her due at some point, but I feel like she is helping out the younger girls and the up and coming talent. Look,
they all can't have it.
Right, but I mean, I think she will. But I think
Mercedes might be doing the same thing.
Yeah, maybe
she's side by side with Jade.
Yeah, helping Jade. That'll help Jade because Jade needs a little help. I mean, I'm not saying she's the best in the ring, but she's also not the worst. So it's dude. Did you see that bicycle kick she gave to Rosa?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I thought she knocked her head off. I was like, oh! I was like, dude, she's dead. Yeah, that was crazy.
What I was gonna say is that the reason why I feel like people coming from WB to AEW is because. I just feel like WWE doesn't really they control them too much.
Yeah.
And I really want to see, like, I know they're good in the ring. I want to see what they could do, like, with their own creativity for their own character on AEW, because I know they have that freedom to do that.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm excited to see Mercedes. And everyone was excited for Ruby, Daniel Bryan, who always wanted to be a heel in WWE, but WWE was like, no, don't do it. Now look at him.
Well, they did it, but they didn't. I feel like they didn't do it that
Planet's champion.
Yeah.
It was still all right.
It was okay.
Fickle, but But it was like
this is badass, Bryan.
Yeah, but this guy is way more heel.
Yeah,
way more. Yeah, he's gotten a lot of heat. He's kicking Colt Cabana's teeth out.
I know, man. He's so good.
He's great. He's flexing while getting the submissions in there. It's like perfect.
I mean, stuff you don't normally remember seeing Bryan do, unless you watch him in the indies. But like stuff that you don't normally see him do, like the flexing, like the cussing out, like in his promo, he's dropping S-bomb, and you're just like, dude, this is not the Bryan I know, like, or the one I've seen for 10 years or whatever it's been. Yeah, but it's cool, man. I love their roster right now, dude. They keep improving. Look how long Jericho was gone before last night. Jericho was gone for a few weeks. Kenny Omega's been gone for weeks. I don't know how long, a couple months or something.
Yeah.
And
it's been a couple months.
No, maybe not a couple months, but he's been gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
Moxley obviously been gone for a little bit. And look, these shows fly by, and they're very entertaining.
It's still running afloat.
I mean,
it's crazy.
That's when you know you got something there, is when the three top names of your company are not even there, and you're still, I mean, now because they brought in Punk, I mean, look how much it's changed over the past year. The guys they brought in, the girls they brought in. Mm-hmm. I mean, this company started with just Jericho as like the household name that everybody knows. The Elite. I mean, Cody. I mean, it's just, and now it's evolved. Now you got Bryan Danielson, CM Punk. I mean, Moxley's gonna come back at some point. I mean, it's starting to morph into something great here, and with the rumors of Toni Storm, obviously she's good friends with Britt Baker, who's already tweeted out a picture of Toni Storm like seconds after the news broke.
Yeah.
I would really like to see Toni go to AEW. I mean, it sucks that we keep saying that for everybody, but I mean, again, Toni would be an amazing person to have in AEW.
There's just so much wrestlers that we wanted to see excel in WWE that haven't.
Yeah.
And like when they want to leave, you're like, all right, they want to leave. We know, well, from what we hear is that AEW is a better place to work.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, if she wasn't happy there and she loves to wrestle, why hold that? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why hold her back from something she loves and she hates working there?
Yeah.
Come to AEW, better work environment. You could do so much more. I mean, I feel like it's like almost like I'm attached to that, like part of that family or something like that. Well, yeah, it was good for you.
Right. Yeah,
you left that company. Go to a better company. You know. But I mean, that's what it is. We just want to see them.
We texted earlier about that whole Toni thing, and I was just like, I mean, if you're not happy,
yeah.
I mean, I've quit jobs because I haven't been happy with them. Honestly, it gets to a point where you just, you look at the bigger picture. You take you step back, and you're just like, what am I really going to do here, realistically?
Yeah.
And if you get that feeling that it's not going to work out, don't stay. I'm not saying the way she left was professional. I mean, it was kind of like a. You left your contract kind of deal or whatever, but
there's reasons behind it.
At the same time,
I understand.
Yeah, but you got one life, man. If you're not happy, don't just do what
she's been there for a while.
Yeah,
she's been there for a while.
Yeah, not
she's messed around in NXT.
Yeah,
she messed around in the UK. She did those things, And then when she gets called up to the main roster, guess who she's feuding with?
Yeah, right away.
Right away.
And not even in a good way either. Like,
yeah, and she's like not doing, you know, I feel like Charlotte's just driving everyone away.
Yeah.
Because why even do that if Charlotte just wants to spotlight all the time?
After Charlotte's little thing with Becky, I know we're getting into WWE, but after her little thing with Becky, I don't know if many of you heard about this or not, where they kind of went off script on some of the stuff. A lot of the girls backstage said that they don't really want to work with Charlotte, and they got Becky's back, and now, you know, Charlotte, I don't know if things have gotten better since then, but she's at least created like she's kind of divided herself away or secluded herself from everybody, so who knows? I am happy for Toni, though. I mean,
yeah.
She's with Juice. Isn't she dating Juice Robinson or married or something with Juice?
No idea.
And I feel like he wrestles in Japan. I can't even. Yeah. So he's still in Japan. So that might be an option for her. It might not be a guaranteed AEW thing. She could maybe go to Japan or Impact still or whatever. But I really do hope that she goes to AEW because I think she would be one of the big faces in that, and not as like heel or face. I mean, an actual person. It might be one of the biggest people in that division. It'd be great for AEW. Let's go to the main event, man. I mean, I've been waiting for this main event.
Yeah.
O'Reilly, Fish, and Adam Cole versus the Best Friends.
reDRagon.
Oh my God. Oh, I got so pumped when I saw the entrance and I saw on the screen it said reDRagon. I was like, oh, they're back, dude. And then Cole's song hit and O'Reilly's on the stage just jamming to it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
It was like a Undisputed Era entrance times 2.
Yeah, man.
Like they were all back. You know, Cole goes in the middle. He does his boom, and Fish, O'Reilly.
I was so hyped for that.
No Roderick Strong.
Before the match happened, though, we forgot to mention. I know, poor guy. I feel bad for Roddy. Before the match happened, though, there was a backstage segment with Fish and O'Reilly and Cole and the Bucks, and O'Reilly asked for everybody to just walk away so we can talk to Cole.
Yep.
I kind of liked that they did that. So Fish or O'Reilly kind of mentioned to Cole, like, hey, I know we got some heat on us, we got some beef, which is obviously them talking or referencing in NXT. Yeah, so I think that's kind of cool that they did that. They don't have to go all out and no pun intended, like go all out and like, you know, explain into detail what the beef was, but everybody who's a wrestling fan knows.
Yeah, they know.
So I thought that was kind of cool, and then it also plays into the fact of what's going to happen in the main event, or what's going to happen with the Bucks, and you know what I mean? Like, there's something brewing here. And then even in the match, the main event, which was a great main event, by the way, we saw Kyle O'Reilly accidentally kick Cole off the apron, and then Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly ended up winning the match anyway. But you know, it was kind of cool the way it happened because the Bucks came down, they kind of picked up Cole, and Cole was just like, you could see Rita's lips, like, dude, he kicked me, and you know, all that kind of stuff.
It confused me a little bit. Yeah. It's like Young Bucks came out to save them. I was like, okay, like maybe they're trying to work in unison. Yeah. You know, like maybe just like all work as one group, but then like after the match, you start to see from their body language and everything.
Yeah, I love it.
I think part of me thinks that Adam Cole was just like he was denying that he meant to do it. Like he didn't. He was like, okay. He didn't mean to.
Yeah, it was
like
he
didn't.
Yeah.
It seemed like that's what he was saying to the Bucks.
Yeah.
But the Bucks were trying to
like,
persuade him.
Yeah.
That was on purpose. So I don't know. Like,
dude, if you go to Fish and O'Reilly in the ring, the camera, they looked like they were really unfazed about the whole thing. They were just like, we won the match. Like, what's the big deal? Like, my bad. Like, I love this, dude. Like, I'm telling you, I said it on the last video. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. 2022, some of the biggest matches, the best matches we're going to see is going to be Omega versus Adam Cole and the Bucks versus Fish and O'Reilly. Those are going to be some of the best matches we see in 2022.
And let's hope that Moxley comes back.
Yes.
And he does his thing again. I miss Moxley.
I do too, man. I love that guy.
I miss Moxley. But he's doing the right thing.
For sure. Oh yeah, for sure. So, and I'm glad he is. And you know, and the company is in good hands right now. Take all the time you need, Mox. You know, but we want you back though. You know, and I don't know who he's gonna feud with. I feel like if he came back, it'd be cool to see him as a heel. You know what I mean? Because I mean, how many big time faces you're gonna have? You already got Punk is like Tony Khan's boy. That's like.
Speaking of Punk, I wanna go back to earlier in the show in Dynamite where he was talking to MJF. Yeah. Saying that like, oh, you're over me, whatever. Yeah. He said, I'm gonna get in your way of the title. He's gonna go for the AEW championship. So is MJF.
Yeah, man.
That's another thing we can look forward in 2022. Yeah. Also, another thing in that promo, he dropped a little line from the pipe bomb in WWE.
Yes, I loved it too.
The best in this ring.
On that microphone.
On the microphone.
Even the commentary. Oh my god. And he said it the same way. Yeah. I thought that was so. The crowd went.
He even paused.
Yeah.
When he said even on commentary,
yeah,
he paused. He looked at there and he started smiling. He was like, even on commentary.
I love that. I mean, Punk has been gold since coming here.
He started off a little shaky,
just a little slow. Yeah, I thought so.
But he's
getting in the rhythm.
Yeah.
I like to see I hope he and MJF's is not over. I mean, they haven't even had their blow-off match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not done.
I want to see something happen with the two. But yeah, a Revolution I think is happening in February, and I think they are doing a ladder match for the titles. TNT, that's the one MJF talked about Wardlow being in for the TNT. I feel like they might be doing one for the AEW. And just think about the people that'll be in there. You're talking about MJF, Punk, maybe Darby, who's the other guy I'm thinking of that I'm messing up right now? Punk, MJF, Darby. I mean, we can get a bunch of people in that ladder match for maybe Cole. I don't know. Jungle Boy. I mean, Mox will make a cool surprise return for that. Dude, I want Danhausen in AEW, dude.
He's taking some pictures that are like AEW related to the captions and everything. I'm like, come on.
He'll go to the Comic-Cons and he'll hang out with. There's one with him and Punk's like giving him money and stuff. Like it's just the funniest thing. I love Danhausen, man. Like he's very evil, but very cool. You know what I mean? I want him here.
Dude, he feeds teeth to his opponents.
I love
it. And then kicks him.
Yeah.
That's great. Also, another thing to look forward to in 2022, Wicked Bitter goes to Battle of the Belts.
Yes, dude. We are going.
We're going to have...
Dropping the elbow style.
We're going to have seats.
We'll be at Battle of the Belts here in Charlotte.
We'll give you a recap.
Yeah. I might snap some videos or pics and maybe...
There you go.
Put them in our next video when we recap it or something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it, man. Before we go, we want to thank you again for subscribing to the channel. We got some new subscribers since the last video. It was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, keep it up.
Keep it up, man. Let's get the word out. We appreciate all of you, and when you comment on our videos, we try to get back to everybody.
Send all your opinions.
Yeah, everything.
What you thought about the show? What do you think about our opinions? Mm-hmm. Love, hate. I really don't care. I'll listen to it all.
Yeah.
You'll probably listen to it all too.
Of course.
And
follow us on the socials.
There you go.
I mean, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all three of those. Just type in Wicked Bitter. There's actually a page and a group on Facebook if you want to go that route. And if not, then we're cool with you just hanging out here with us on YouTube. That's cool.
Bottom line,
yeah,
just put us over.
Put us over, man. Drop off the top rope with us and drop that elbow. So we will see you guys in 2022. Have a safe and happy New Year's. For Josh and Trav, just remember one thing before we go. Tony Khan loves you.